again, I've already done the video of the odds from your evens from a review worksheet A. We're going to do all the odds from a review worksheet B. So if you get stumped on a problem, you can go to that problem, that same number problem on one of these videos. Okay, Jacoy, what's right of 0 power? Right, so we're going to go ahead and simplify that first. So now we have x to the 5th times 1 times x to the negative 6. So really we have x to the 5th times x to the negative 6. So is this a power to a power, or is this like bases times like bases? Like bases times like bases. So what do we do for the shortcut for that, Jacoy? Very good. We add the exponents. We're going to add 5 and negative 6. We can do that on our calculator, and we get negative 1. What does a negative exponent tell us, Anson? Perfect. So if it's not a fraction, we're going to put it over 1 and make it 1. All right, so can we leave it like that, Annabelle? What do we need to do? Perfect. So the x is negative, so we get it. If we move it, it makes it a positive. What do I put in the top? 1. Very good. So that is our final answer for number 9. If you didn't do your assignment from Friday, you weren't here Friday, we're working all the odd ones now. We just started on number 9 because Jacoy asked about that one. If you guys, some of you are not working with me, that's cool. Make sure when you're done, you check your answers on Canvas. If you got anything wrong, you can ask for help during class. They have to be corrected, though, when you turn them in, especially if you finish them in class. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to work problems 1 through 9 together. All right. Raise your hand if you're following along with me. Raise it up tall so I can see. Okay. Lee, you're not following along with me? Okay. Xavier, you're not following along with me? Did you do Friday's assignment? Okay, then you're following along with me, buddy. Get your review worksheet B out. You're writing what I'm writing. So we're on number 1. Number 1. Number 1 says 7 to the negative 1st power times 4 to the negative 2nd power. These are not like bases. We cannot multiply them using a shortcut. We can multiply them, right? But there's nothing to simplify right now. So the first thing we want to do is we want to make the exponents positive first. So the very last thing we're going to do is make the exponents positive. Well, I guess not the very last thing. Negative exponents tells me it's a fraction. So where am I going to put 7 to the negative 1st power? Katie, you follow with me? You Pennsylvania. Brooklyn, you follow along with me? Yeah. Okay. Where's the 7 to the negative 1 power going to go, Brooklyn? Is it going to stay there, or is it going to go to the bottom? Yes. If it goes to the bottom, is it going to be a negative 1st power or positive 1st power? Positive. Yes. So I'm not even going to put it on there. 4 to the negative 2nd power to Corey. Is it going to stay on the top, or is it going to go in the bottom? Okay, so anytime it's a negative and we're trying to make it a positive, you can't have a negative in your final answer, guys. So if it's a negative and it's in the top, we'll move it to the bottom. If it's a negative, it's in the bottom, we'll move it to the top. So this one's going to get moved to the bottom, to Corey. Use 4. Now that exponent is positive. What do we put in the top, Naya, if we don't have anything left? 1. So now we're going to, on our calculator, do 7 times 4, hit the x squared button. Tell me what you get. 4, x squared button. 7 times 4, x squared button, what do you get? Anybody? 112 is right. So that's the final answer for number 3. Any questions? Brooklyn, does that make sense? Okay, we're on number 3. We have a negative exponent on the 6, a positive exponent on the 5. Is this going to be a fraction? It is. That's right. We're going to put it over 1. I'll give myself a fraction. Yes. Is it going to be a negative 2 here? Perfect. What am I going to do with the 5 squared? Perfect. All right, and now on our calculator, 5x squared button, we'll see is 25. 6, x squared button, we'll see is 36. Please practice your calculator now. I cannot help you with this kind of stuff on the test. Right now is your time to practice the calculator. If you're not sure this is simplified, we're doing 25, ABC, 36 equals, and you'll see that it actually is simplified. Any questions? All right, so number 5. 5 to the negative 2 power, 6 raised to the 6 power, y raised to the negative 6 power, z raised to the 0 power. Those are all factors. They're all being multiplied. Very first thing we're going to do, we're going to simplify the z to the 0 power. What's z to the 0 power, Kendall? Yes, anything to the 0 power except for 0 is 1. All right, so there's a negative, a positive, a negative exponent. Is this going to be a fraction, Naya? Yeah. Is there a 5 going to be a fraction? Are you following along with me? No. Okay, so you just write each thing and got them all right? Yeah. Okay. Corey, is this going to be a fraction? Okay, good. So number 1, you're right. So negative exponent, negative exponent. All right, so what goes where, Brandon? So you just write it and got them all right? Okay. Jeremiah? What do we do with 5 and negative 2? Is it staying in the top? Where'd it go? And what is it going to be negative 2 here? How about the x to the 6 power? Where's it going to go? Keep space. So the positive exponents don't get moved. Where's this one going? Good. Negative 6? Positive 6. Okay. So now nothing to simplify here. X to the 6. But remember, 5 squared, we have to put that in the calculator. 5x squared button, that's 25. Y to the 6 power. These do not have bases. We can't simplify this anymore. Okay? The 6 is 6. So the 5 is raised to the 2nd power, and the y is raised to the 6th power, so we don't do anything with that too. Now, if they all was raised to the 2nd power, we would. Does that make sense? Okay. So, number 7. 3 times x to the 4th power times 7 times x to the 12th power. This is not a power to a power. We are going to be multiplying like bases. Remember x and x. Remember that 3 is not the base. 3 is not getting raised to the 4th power. What is the exponent on 3, Anson? What's the exponent on 7, Anson? Good. So we can multiply 7 times 3. We've been multiplying 7 times 3 since you were in 3rd grade. So that's 21. Now, what is the shortcut for multiplying x to the 4th times x to the 12th? Do you remember, Peyton? Okay, so if you don't remember, there's some things you need to remember. Like base times like base, the shortcut is to add the exponent. Like base divided by like base, the shortcut is to subtract the exponent. If it's a power raised to another power, so one of the powers is going to look a little higher than one. So up high, multiply, right? Power to a power is multiplied. Okay, so that's going to be x. So what's going to be the exponent on the x figure? X to the 4th times x to the 12th. What's the shortcut? Nope. Up high, multiply. So this one we would multiply, right? But here we add 4 plus 12. So that's x to the 4th plus the 12th. So the final answer is 21 x to the 16th power. Does that make sense? Figure? Okay. We already did number 9. going to do number 11. Number 11 looks just like number 7. You guys try number 11. You guys try number 11. Almost exactly like it. You got the same coefficient. Yes. Yes, please. It's 47, I think. 947. Grab a pad. Be back by 51. What'd you get, Kendall? Number 7, it looks the same. What'd you get, Annabelle? Annabelle got 21. 7 times 3 is 21. X to the 4th times x to the 7th. We do add those, that is x to the 11th. So you add those exponents. We don't add any exponents from 7 and 2 because they don't have like bases. Does that make sense, Kendall? Alright. Now this is one up high multiply. 3 times y raised to the 1/2 power, all raised to the 4th power. Now here's the trick. Here's what everybody forgets. They forget that there's an exponent of 1 on a 3. So the 3 actually has to get, it's getting raised to that power as well. So that's 3 up high multiply. So 1 times 4 is 4, very good. And then y to 1/2, so 1/2 times 4. Now, if you have trouble, this one probably most of you can do in your head, but anytime you're multiplying by a fraction, remember you got a button on your calculator. 1 ABC 2 times 4, and you'll see that 2. Now, 3 to the 4th power has to be simplified. 3, y to the x button, 4, what'd you get? Yep. I can't tell, but if you look in the digital copy, 4 will tell you what it's at. What'd you say? 81. 3 to the 4th power is 81. So the final answer here is 81 y to the 2nd power. 15. Remember, these parentheses, nothing's being raised to a power. So this is the same as x times y to the 6 times x to the 0 times y to the 7th, right? You do not have to rewrite it like that, but that's the same thing. Sometimes that helps you get your mind right. So x to the 1st power is what, Corey? What is x to the 0 power? I say x to the 1st, and then x to the 0 power, what's it simplified to? 1. Alright. So now we have an x, y to the 6th, y to the 7th. So the x just gets right over. Now we have a like base times a like base. What's the shortcut for that? Oh, that's a negative sign. Nope, that's a positive sign. What's that going to be? What's the exponent on that going to be? What are you doing, bud? Checking your answers? So you're already done, see? Can you check them all and get them all right? Okay. Alright, what's the exponent on the y going to be, Peyton? Sorry? Y to the 6th times y to the 7th. What's the shortcut? What do we do? We add the exponents, right? Yes. So y to the 6th, y to the 7th, so we do y to the 13th power. Any questions? Brooklyn? Maybe do that rest right now, Brooklyn. Let's finish these and then we'll get back to this stuff on the phone. Alright, let's look at number 17. Let's look at number 17. Number 17 on the test is going to look very crazily similar to number 17 on this worksheet, to number 17 on the B worksheet, to number 17 on the A worksheet. So let's go ahead and do it. So this is 4.6 times 10 to the 4th, all raised to the 5th power. Up high multiply. This side is not really higher, but a lot of times when we write it higher. So we have to raise everything inside the parentheses to the 5th power. What's the with 4.6? Kendall? 1. So now we're going to raise 4.6 to the 5th power. That shortcut is multiplying this. It will be 4.6 to the 5th power times 10 to the 4th power raised to the 5th power. So what's the exponent on the 10 going to be, Anson? Sorry? I can't hear you. You don't know? 9. Not 9. This gets multiplied, right? Anytime you're multiplying, anytime you're raising an exponent to an exponent, it's multiplying. So that'd be, yeah, 20. So now we have 4.6 to the 5th power. Anything from 17, 18, and 20 all have to be written in scientific notation on the test tomorrow. We need to write in scientific notation here. What is 4.6 raised to the 5th power? So 4.6, y to the x side equals, what do you get? 2059.62. So we're going to say 2059.6 and times 10 to the 20th power. That cannot be my final answer. Why can that not be my final answer, Brooklyn? Do you remember? We want it in scientific notation. What do we know about this number? What does this number have to be in the range of if it's in scientific notation? What's that? The dot has to be in 3 spaces or 2. No, this number has to be 1. It can be 1 and anything up to 10, but it can't be 10, right? So this is 2059.6. That's way more than 1, way more than 10, right? Way more than, so that can't be right. Are you talking about, I think you're talking about decimal places. Is that what you said, Brooklyn?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know kind of what you're saying. We've got to be careful saying that because it depends on what we're rounding to, right? Okay. There can only be one number in front of the decimal point. That might be what you're thinking. Is that what you're thinking? So that's another way to think about it. Right now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers in front of the decimal point. That's too many, right?